Want to be financially free by 40? It's more possible than you think with the right plan. In this video, we're sharing the blueprint to help you reach financial freedom fast, from smart saving to powerful investing habits that really work. Before we jump in, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on tips that can change your money game. Let's build your freedom, starting now. Define your financial freedom number. Financial freedom isn't about being rich. It's about having enough passive income to cover your expenses without working. Your first step is calculating exactly how much money you need invested to generate enough income for your lifestyle. Use the 4% rule as your starting point. If you need $50,000 annually to live comfortably, you need $1.25 million invested. If you can live on $40,000, you need $1 million. The lower your expenses, the faster you reach freedom. Track your current expenses for 3 months to understand your real spending, then optimize ruthlessly. Every $1,000 you cut from annual expenses reduces your target by $25,000. This makes expense reduction incredibly powerful for accelerating your timeline. Maximize your income aggressively. Your income is your wealth-building fuel. To reach financial freedom by 40, you need to earn significantly more than average. This means developing high-income skills, changing careers if necessary, or building multiple income streams. Focus on careers with unlimited earning potential like sales, technology, finance, or entrepreneurship. If you're stuck in a capped salary job, develop side hustles that can eventually replace your primary income. Learn skills that companies pay premium rates for. Negotiate salary increases annually, change jobs every 2 to 3 years for raises, and continuously improve your value in the marketplace. Your 20s and 30s are prime earning years. Maximize them instead of accepting mediocre pay. Live on 50% or less of your income. The biggest secret to early financial freedom is extreme savings rates. While most people save 10 to 15% of income, you need to save 50 to 70% to reach freedom by 40. This requires living well below your means permanently. Choose housing that costs no more than 25% of income. Buy reliable used cars with cash. Cook meals at home regularly. Shop secondhand when possible. Avoid lifestyle inflation as your income grows. Baking half your income feels restrictive initially, but becomes normal with practice. This isn't about living miserably. It's about being intentional with spending and prioritizing freedom over stuff. Every dollar you don't spend today becomes $7.10 in future wealth through compound growth. Invest everything in growth assets. Your savings must work as hard as you do. Invest aggressively in growth assets like stock index funds, real estate, and businesses. Avoid conservative investments like savings accounts and bonds until you're closer to your goal. Start with broad market index funds like VTSAX or VTI for simplicity and diversification. As you accumulate wealth, add real estate through rental properties or REITs. Consider starting a business for unlimited growth potential and tax advantages. Automate investments so money flows directly from paychecks into investment accounts. Never let money sit in checking accounts earning nothing. Time the market beats timing the market for long-term wealth building. Build multiple income streams. Relying on a single income source is risky and limits growth potential. Build multiple streams that can eventually replace your job income and provide security during market downturns. Start with your primary career, then add dividend income from stocks, rental income from real estate, business income from side hustles, and interest income from lending. Each stream requires initial effort, but eventually generates passive income. Focus on scalable income streams that can grow without proportional time increases. A blog that generates ad revenue, an online course that sells repeatedly, or rental properties that appreciate while producing income. Optimize taxes ruthlessly. Taxes are often the largest expense for high earners. Use every legal strategy to minimize tax burden and keep more money for investing. Tax optimization can add years to your wealth-building timeline. Maximize retirement account contributions to 401k IRA and HSA accounts. Use tax loss harvesting in taxable accounts. Consider real estate investments for depreciation benefits. If you own a business, use legitimate business expenses to reduce taxable income. Work with a CPA who understands early retirement strategies. Tax planning should be ongoing, not just an annual event. Saving 5 to 10% on taxes through proper planning significantly accelerates wealth accumulation. Avoid lifestyle inflation. The biggest threat to early financial freedom is lifestyle inflation. As income increases, expenses naturally rise to match, keeping you on the earning treadmill longer. Breaking this cycle is crucial for early retirement. Set spending limits based on your freedom timeline, not your income level. When you get raises, invest in increases instead of upgrading your lifestyle. Live like you make 20% less than your actual income. Remember that every lifestyle upgrade extends your working years. That luxury car payment, bigger house, or expensive vacation might cost you 2 to 3 extra years of working. Is the temporary pleasure worth delaying freedom? Create systems and automate everything. Financial freedom requires consistent execution over many years. Create systems that remove willpower from the equation. Automate savings, investments, and bill payments so good financial habits happen without thinking. Set up automatic transfers to move money from checking to investment accounts immediately after payday. Use automatic investment plans to buy index funds regularly. Automate bill payments to avoid late fees and maintain good credit. Review and adjust systems quarterly, but avoid constantly tinkering with investments. Consistency and patience build wealth more effectively than trying to optimize every detail. Track progress and stay motivated. The journey to financial freedom is long and requires sustained motivation. Track your net worth monthly and celebrate milestones. Seeing progress helps maintain momentum during difficult periods. Calculate your financial independence percentage by dividing current investments by your target number. Watching this percentage grow from 10% to 25% to 50% provides motivation to continue sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term freedom. Plan for healthcare and transitions. Leaving traditional employment before age 65, especially before Medicare eligibility, requires more than just financial readiness. Two often overlooked but critical aspects are securing healthcare coverage and preparing for the emotional and psychological shift into early retirement. Failing to plan for these can disrupt even the most carefully calculated retirement strategy. Healthcare is a major concern since most employer-sponsored insurance ends when you leave your job. It's essential to explore alternatives well in advance. Look into options such as Affordable Care Act, ACA, marketplace plans, short-term medical insurance, CVOBRA continuation coverage, or even healthcare sharing ministries. Costs can vary widely depending on your income, state of residence, and coverage needs. So it's important to include healthcare expenses in your freedom number, the amount of money you need to retire comfortably and safely. Equally important is planning how you'll spend your time. Many early retirees expect bliss but find themselves struggling with a lack of structure, purpose, or social interaction. Without a clear sense of meaning, some fall into boredom, restlessness, or even depression. To avoid this, think ahead about how you'll fill your days. You might explore passion projects, creative hobbies, travel, community involvement, or even part-time work in a field you enjoy. Creating a post-retirement routine that excites you is just as important as hitting your financial target. Early retirement is about more than money. It's about building a life you genuinely want to live. Proper planning on both the financial and emotional fronts will help you transition smoothly and enjoy the freedom you worked so hard to achieve. And that's your blueprint to financial freedom by 40. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent and intentional with your money. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and share your goals or questions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more real advice to help you build wealth and freedom. See you in the next one.